Greetings, dear viewers. I'm Coil Quickcard, and welcome back to Metroid Prime 4 Beyond. As I had promised, today not that one. Today I'm going to be attempting to play this whole episode using the mouse controls so that I can judge how good those are. Elevator terminals. Already it makes it extremely awkward to hit any of the face buttons on the right Joy-Con, which is a problem because the scan visor is activated from there. Not to mention jumping Morph Ball as well. I at least still have access to my missiles and gun, but... ooh, boy. Not to mention, just in terms of preference, I use a trackball mouse. So I'm actually not used to gaming with a traditional mouse. Okay. So there we go. So here we have another thing. So, previously I had explored one of the towers here in the Vault Forge. I think this one. So we're currently in a second tower of the Vault Forge, and presumptively trying to work our way to the bottom. So, I am going to try to do the full episode with the mouse controls. I don't know if I'll actually be able to keep it up, but I'm going to do my best so that I can accurately experience and describe the way that the mouse controls feel. Although, to be fair, another problem is that I am sitting on a couch, so I do not have, like, a solid thing in front of me. I am basically running my mouse on top of a pillow. Okay, that is a spinner. Uh-oh. Okay. We gotta fight. Alright, more Cybots. Pretty sure these are the same types of Cybots that we have fought previously. Should be fine. There we go. Nope. That's fine. Oh. Oh, crap. That hurt. In the jungle, we fought a lot of grievers. I kind of thought maybe grievers would be, like, the primary threat that we would be, like, kind of dealing with. But the boss there wasn't a griever. We really haven't seen anything of the Grievers since then. And unless there's something in the lore articles that I haven't really covered too much yet, then I don't think there's really much additional information to be gleaned about them either. Thank you. It absolutely teleported me to a different spot in the room and faced me in this direction specifically at the end of that fight. Which I don't necessarily think is good or bad, it's just an observation. Magnetic fields are being generated in the hall with each lightning strike. Okay. Understood. Okay. Alright, is this another combat situation? Okay. Alright. Damn. Where are you at? Damn it. Yeah, I would love to scan you, but unfortunately I'm dealing with these maintenance drones first. Come on. Try to be very minimal, but very controlled with my movements. Okay, Cybot Teleporter. Equipped with a short-range teleport device and blades on both arms, it attacks using an X-shaped beam and rotational slashes. Okay. Cool. Got it. Okay. So, I think I know what I need to do. God damn it. Damn it. Where's he at? God damn. Trying to charge up my beam here, because I can definitely hit it with bullet time. God damn it. Okay, that's fine. Where are you at? God damn it. Whoa! What the hell, man? Are you serious? Okay, it teleports away so quickly, I don't even have time to get off a charge shot. Okay, here we go. Alright. Cool. Can't find you. There we go. Alright. Spin around. Okay, that's fine. Where you at? Okay, that's fine. Walk in. It looks like it goes into iframes as soon as my first shot hits it. God damn. You are an annoying bastard. You know that? Alright, where you at? Okay. Oh! Okay. Got him. I'll be honest, I really don't think that would have gone any better. Whoops. No, just cancel it. I don't think that would have gone any better. Without the mouse controls. Honestly, it seems like the game has been very well designed to accommodate, like, multiple control schemes, which is, you know, a good thing, certainly. But the more you have to make sure that your game can adopt multiple playstyles, oh. Okay. The more you can't optimize it to have challenges suitable for any one of those playstyles. That being said, I have adapted very quickly to ball and scanner. It's a little awkward with the positioning of it, but it's not difficult or anything. Alright, we're gonna have more alarms here, huh? If I had to guess. This is tower generator. We've got more arms. The transitions of going into morph ball areas are a lot smoother than they were in older Metroid Prime games. It takes a surprisingly forceful flick to get it to jump in mouse control. Like here, I'm just giving what would be a perfectly normal flip. Yeah, like if I turn the controller sideways so I'm back not in mouse mode, this is the same amount of force, and it's less responsive, which does make sense. In mouse mode, you would naturally have to be more lenient with arm and hand movement. Okay. So it's one of these again. Okay. The basic lock-on is still sufficient for most basic enemies. Okay. So this is a case where we're going to need to use the Psychic Bomb. Launch it in. And then this will activate the second lightning generator. Cool. And it looks like we're going to have the same basic type of sequence here. Alright, sweet. Okay, let's go. And go. Nice. There's actually something back there I can scan. Oh. Okay, another alarm. Ooh, hello. What are you, silly friend? Flight Drone MCU manages flight drones produced by the Vehicle Factory's Administration AI. Analysis implies that modifications for battle have been made, and then the drones themselves... Okay, that's fine. Okay. Alright. So that's... Okay. Don't like this arena. Okay. That's fine. It is extremely hard to actually see my cursor. Can we adjust the... No, I don't really want to increase the sensitivity. But it would be useful... Oh my god. There's another invert Y for the fucking, God damn. Another invert Y. Specifically for the motorcycle. If you want to play with inverted controls, you're going to have to turn on multiple things. And I'm also noticing a mouse control and motion control invert Y. Alright. So, what the fuck am I supposed to do with this thing? Okay, it just keeps summoning more. Its core is defended by 3 energy spheres. If all are destroyed, it will temporarily refunction. Okay. Gotcha. Okay. Okay. So let's go like this. There we go. Lock on. Okay. So you have to be, like, dead on with this stuff. Though, at least if you lock on, you're able to hit this fairly quickly. No, missiles. Okay. So now we understand how to fight it. So first we want to clean up the drones as much as we can. Okay, that's fine. Let's go with this one first. At least when you're locked on with the beam, it does do a good job of piloting all these things. Come on, come on. Alright. Another big problem is that if you just switch to the scan beam while you're locked on, it immediately just brings up the enemy information. When ideally what I would want to be doing with that combination of button presses, in some situations, is going for the charge. So I have to not lock on in order to... There we go. God damn it. Alright. So I have to release my lock-on before I fire my psychic charge beam. Okay, that's fine. Circle around. Circle around. And... Okay, the drones guarded it. That's fine. Just ball away from that. Alright, summoning more drones. There we go. Cool. It also doesn't really help that, you know, doing a regular shot can take you out of your scanning visor. So... yeah, it's a little bit janky, but I think it's just from lack of practice. Like, right there. This is what I mean. Like, if you're in the scan visor, and you charge A, then yes, you fire your shot like that. But if you just press A normally, you revert to your combat visor. So it's very easy. Like, if you're locked onto something and you're doing your precise aim, you can't just switch to your combat visor because it won't let you charge your shot. So when you're locked on and fighting something and having to be really specific, you have to release your lock-on, then hit the button to bring up your visor, and then you have to press and hold and make sure that you don't just tap your firing button in order to put out your gun. It feels kind of janky. Like, I'm not gonna lie, it really does feel kind of janky. Okay, that's fine. Oh my god, get... Seriously? Alright, so you could not complete that bomb jump if you were right up against the obstacle. Fair enough. It's not the first time I've seen something like that. The last time and only time I found a power-up was in one of these tunnel areas. Okay, so you're gonna activate, right? Is this gonna be another battle gauntlet? Oh no, it's Sylux! We finally have Sylux! Hey, buddy! Okay. Scans detect an electrical shock arm cannon. Ooh. Further analysis is blocked by a powerful psychic jammer. Okay. So, a shock cannon. Cool. Damn it. Okay. Alright. I am kind of dying right now. If there is an additional thing I can do here. Okay, this really doesn't seem like that phase is ending. Target is generating a shield by spinning at high velocity. The spin may be disrupted by inflicting concussive damage to the base of the target. Okay. So that's about using the bombs. Okay. Ouch. Getting quite a bit faster. Okay. Alright. Starting to feel a lot more controlled here. Okay. Okay. So the problem is this shock arm cannon. Can I hit specifically the cannon? Okay. Well, let's just fire our missiles. Okay. Come on. Damn it. Come on. Gotcha. I don't know how the hell I'm gonna hit that. Don't really think I was supposed to. Got him. Got him. Okay. Whoa. Okay. Okay. Come on, Sylux. Alright. Bomb phase. Gotcha. Wait for the hyper spin to stop. Oh, are we going to get the, I honestly don't know what we're going to get here. It indicates an electrically charged beam, so that suggests, normally in Metroid Prime, electricity has been associated with the wave beam. But alternatively, could be boost ball, given the kind of, the kind of spinning that we're seeing. Anyway, we got him. Okay, it was a Cybot. A Cybot mimicking Sylux. Also, energy tank for beating bosses. Okay. Interesting. Honestly, it really doesn't feel like the mouse controls held me back or anything. Felt perfectly reasonable. Didn't actually get any ability upgrades from that, though. Okay. There we go. So, what's going to happen in this room? So far, this entire area has... I mean, the music is cool, the visuals are neat, but it's really just felt like a series of battle gauntlets more than anything. It hasn't really... I don't feel so far that this game has really felt like Metroid Prime in terms of its navigation. Okay, a Cybot shield. So, if I had to guess... hit you from behind? Cool. And then, don't think I didn't notice that you have friends coming. Cool. Alright, let's go. God damn it. Getting hit takes me out of my scan visor. Okay. That's one. That's two. And then... okay, we need to take you out, please. Thank you. God damn it with the shields. I really do not like being taken out of my scan visor when I get hit. Especially not when some of the tactics I need to use require me to be in my scan visor. Okay, let's go. Okay. And I'm dead. I would assume that there's a checkpoint after beating Sylux. Yep. Also, I would like to point out the machine version of Sylux specifically had an anti-psychic defense technology equipped to it. So this suggests to me that the robots, that the mechs and the it suggests to me that the mechs and the Lemorn had a conflict. Okay. Cool. Let's see if I can't just take that thing down. Okay, I did. Rest of this should be easier. The basic bots don't seem to be much of a problem. Oh. Oh, no, okay. I don't think I'd ever seen them do that attack before. Wondered if it was a new bot type. Didn't seem to be, though. Okay. Let the climbing continue. Not bad. Not bad at all. The maps so far have not felt very Metroid Prime-y to me. They have felt very, very, very linear. Again, not really stating this as like an objective positive or negative. At this point, it is merely an observation that I am making. What the freaking hell are those? Dude, I am trying to fucking scan you. Oh my god, that's absurd. Jesus. The further away you are, the more precise the mouse aim has to be. Okay. So what the hell is that? It's a beam turret. Vulnerable to cold and can be destroyed with electric shocks. Okay. So it can be safely dealt with, except by what I have. Got it. Okay. Oh my god. This thing is aggressive as hell. There we go. Okay. Down to only one of them. That's a lot more manageable. Another elevator. I think this is taking me all the way back to the top. Could be wrong, though. Okay. There we go. Whoa. Okay, you need to calm the hell down, man. Freaking maintenance drones. Come on. Gotcha. Alright, and another one. I'm gonna get you. Okay. Any other maintenance bots threatening me? So there's 3 towers overall. Neat. And what are you? Elevator terminal activates the maintenance take elevator. Okay. And that goes from Tower 2 to Tower 3. So let's make sure we save. I don't know how I have consistently failed to find any upgrades. I found one missile expansion back in the jungle, and that's it. So, are you going to prompt me how I can activate my motorcycle, or are you just going to have me walk? I mean, that's a long walk, but I haven't seen any prompt for my motorcycle. Oh! Oh, that's interesting. Left bumper actually jumps. Okay. The visuals are absolutely stunning in this game. I am assuming that the design pattern is going to hold, and that there will probably be a save point within this tower. So I think I'll go ahead and end the episode after I reach the next save point. There has got to have been a way to get back on my motorcycle here. I just don't know what it is. so beautiful. I'm like 100% sure that there was a way to just get on my bike for that. Okay. Route for transferring Viola from Tower 2 to final certification. Once certification is complete, the vehicle is shipped. Shutter gating access to the tech circuit. I mean, at no point did it, like, prompt me to get on my bike. But that does seem like the thing it wanted me to do. Viola suit upgrade system adds heat resistance feature activated by the linked spinner. So there's definitely going to be some kind of a ball upgrade. That's the Tower 1 to Tower 3. Okay, maybe something will happen when we activate this. Okay. Okay. So we've got a test track open. But I don't actually have my motorcycle. Yeah, everything down there is a... I'm just gonna go a little bit further until I know for sure. Like, in Metroid Prime 1 through 3, I would have just objectively assumed... Okay. So, I do need... Yeah, in Metroid Prime 1 through 3, given the tightness of their game designs, I would have assumed that there would have been no way to proceed here without going all the way back and getting my motorcycle. But with this game, I genuinely didn't know. So, I guess... I just have to walk all the way back and get the Viola from Tower 2. I don't even know what the hell happened to it when I went into Tower 2. It just sort of disappeared as soon as I got off of it. Which is why I haven't exactly been clear on what exactly I am... like, supposed to do in regards to the Viola. Yeah, this is, This is a heck of a walk. You're lucky you're so damn beautiful, game. This is the most linear Metroid Prime experience I've ever had so far. Ugh. At least by this point in other games, I had come across, like, multiple doors and routes that were clearly inaccessible until I had, you know, like, future upgrades. Like, multiple points of that. This one, I can distinctly remember two cases where there was very clearly, like, a route that was blocked by presumptively something that I'm going to get significantly later. Ugh. I think the music and the light rain sounds are honestly kind of putting me to sleep. In a good way, though. Not because it's boring, but just because, honestly, this is the sort of stuff that makes, like, perfect white noise for me. Very pleasant. Ugh, okay. So, oh, great. These guys respawned, of course. So, missiles are weaker than a fully charged psychic beam, I think. So, I need to get my bike. Maintenance elevator currently offline. Oh. Oh, there's an upgrade here. Okay. Where is that accessed from? Yeah, because that's one psychic beam, one missile. Yeah. So what am I supposed to do here? This was... Ah, okay, I did not physically interact with this. That's what I was missing. Okay. Okay. That is the second missile expansion I have found. It feels like very much not a lot. Okay. So if I'm right about needing the vehicle... Oh. Okay, I can literally just press plus. So sometimes it would just pop up a tooltip and it would be like, hey, you should go morph ball, you know, if I'm stuck in a room. But apparently if I need a motorcycle in order to proceed, it will not bother telling you what button to press for your motorcycle. Or it probably did and I just missed it. Oh, God, yes. Look at that. Goddamn right you can do the Akira slide. Oh, that is sweet. I have my doubts as to the honesty of that speed gauge. Unless it's registering centimeters per second. Okay. So, is there... No, there's just going down to the test tracks. Alright, fair enough. You know what? Let's keep going a little further. We got time. You know, I previously thought the concept of activating machines by spinning as a boost ball in them was a little weird. Greetings, driver. Today we will be conducting Viola Performance and Combat Trials. Directions will be provided in each trial. Performance will factor into final vehicle certification. As a reminder, all 3 test courses must be completed before Viola is delivered to the certification supervisor. Okay. I like that design there, that kind of wedged chevron. It's very much not like an arrow or a more traditional pointed chevron like we would use. And yet it also still clearly indicates momentum and direction. Very good use to produce, like, you know, an alien symbol that is still understandable. Yeah, I don't think completing a full lap in under 50 seconds is going to be a problem. Cool. Alright, that's 40. Use the Viola boost ability to destroy targets. Okay, press B to initiate boost. Oh, God. Alright. Sort of locks your movement in fairly aggressively. But it's not so bad. Hello, sir. Okay, that time it just didn't activate. Okay. Use the power slide ability to destroy 9 targets. Okay. Hold B to power slide? After boosting, immediately press B. Okay. That's what it was. Alright, well, I'm going to have to pick up another moat. There we go. Okay. Yeah, that's a pretty cool power. Grab the moat. And power slide! Cool. Alright, return to the elevator. Oh. Alright, what's the next one? Excellent work, driver. Prepare Viola for the next test. Okay. So, what have you got for me? Scan the flying target while driving. Okay. Cool. Use the Viola projectile to destroy 2 targets. So it's like a boomerang almost. Okay. Come on, you. Gotcha. Okay, that's done. Use the multi-target functionality to destroy 3 targets. Okay. Oh, cool. All right. Got him. Next. Let's go. Fire. Got him. Alright. We completed that part. Next task. So are we gonna have like a motorcycle boss battle down here as the final task? Is that gonna be the idea, or are you gonna teach me about like brake turns and whatnot? Excellent work, driver. Prepare Viola for the final test. Alright, speed limiter's off. Eliminate the first wave of attack targets. Okay. Cool. Cool. Fire. Gotcha. Got him. Next task. Eliminate the second wave of attack targets. Okay. Okay. So we seem to need to knock him down and then slide into him. Eliminate the final wave of attack targets. Alright, I can do that. Okay. Damn. Alright, that's one down. Okay. Boom! That's fine. Let it pass me. There we go. Knock him down and fire. Alright, that is all the targets on that test. So, presumptively, we have now completed certification. Is the certification supervisor going to be a boss, or am I literally just going to talk to a computer and it's going to be like, hey, yeah, you got all the stuff? Okay. We've got scanning tunnel. What the hell hit me? Is this a save? Thought so. Do I want to keep going a little bit further? I kind of do. I kind of want to go just a little bit more. I keep having to remind myself that I'm doing mouse controls today. I am not the biggest fan of them. I will probably stick to twin stick. Okay. Central Data Hub. The administration AI's mobile housing is missing. Okay. Destruction of the wall has revealed tunnels not found in the structural plans. Unauthorized area on the lowest level discovered. Ooh. Alright. Ugh, you are an annoying little bastard, you know that? Oh. Yeah, that's a boss arena. Okay, so this is probably the big boss for the whole forge area then. Okay, so is it like an upgraded version of the one that I fought earlier? Zelos. Organic Artificial Intelligence Morphology Zelos. Developed by the Lemorn to manage Volt Forge factories and installed to an organic computer. Fusion with a Metroid has made it uncontrollable. Okay. Alright. Oh, damn. Whoa. Crap. Okay, so double press to lock on. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Okay. Interesting. Okay, that's fine. Nope. Didn't dodge. God damn it. Okay. Oh. Okay, I am doing an absolutely terrible job fighting this thing. At least I can double tap for a dodge, though. That is a nice feature. Okay. Okay. There we go. Okay. Can we get inside here? Yes. Okay, I really feel like there is something about this whole fight that I am really missing. God damn it. Okay. Got it. Okay. Okay. I'm sure this is going to get harder. Okay. So, I guess it's just a matter of keeping this going until it does get harder. So far, it's tedious, but not difficult. That's like the only attack it has that's of any threat to me. At least so far. Okay. Yeah, this... I mean, I'm not really feeling threatened. Maybe I've just been focusing too much on destroying the plates. Okay. Okay. God damn it. Sometimes it does not want to cancel out of the psychic visor. The double tap to dodge is very awkward and inconsistent. Or at least it feels that way right now. I will say it definitely feels like it works more often than not, at least. Okay, it is recharging again. I've got it down by, like, less than a quarter. See, that felt a lot better. Have I just been getting unlucky with the attack patterns? Okay, we've definitely entered, like, a phase 2. Okay, Morph Ball. Yeah, I am trying to dodge. Dodge. Sometimes you are just not facing the right direction, and you just can't get any of these damn things destroyed. Okay. Alright, maybe the only problem is not using my psychic beam enough. Okay. Okay. There we go. There we go. There's this shit again. I don't even know what I'm doing wrong when the charges don't work. Or when the dodges don't work. Like, I can't decide if this is an issue of not double tapping fast enough. Or, I suppose, alternatively, maybe my positioning on the stick is not lateral enough? Okay. So, if you're out of your psychic charges, Like, I don't know why I didn't pull off the dodge either of those times there. I legitimately don't understand why it didn't work. And that's very frustrating when I don't even comprehend what the mistake I'm making is. Okay. Yeah. Okay, that's fine. Move out of the way. Okay. It's a lot easier to hit in this phase. Come on. Alright, it's doing the drill. It's also giving me back enough health that it really doesn't feel like I'm dying. Come on. There we go. Like, normally if you're in the Psychic Visor... God damn it. Okay. We're fine. Once again, couldn't pull off the dodge. Don't really know why. I am guessing that controls are gonna be one of the main things that people have issue with this game. There we go. Okay, how the hell do I dodge that? Okay. It really feels like there must be something I'm doing very wrong with this fight. And yet, near as I can tell, I am doing what is actually intended. Like, unless there's some vulnerability mechanic that I am utterly missing here, which, I mean, definitely could be the case. I got hit by all three of those. Could not tell you how I messed up the timing. Come on. Okay. God damn it. I do not like how getting hit takes you out of the Psychic Visor. This is kind of like one of the most important things I need to be doing on short notice and under very specific control. Okay. Dodge. We're holding up pretty good. Okay, I don't understand how I dodged that. Oh good, it's this shit again. The more I experiment with that, the more I think the issue really may just be my timing. And there we go. Okay. Alright, come on. Fire, fire, fire. Oh. Okay, that time I got hit, but it was also a late dodge. That time I specifically tried it with the controller not at a completely flat horizontal axis. Okay. So I think the key factor there is the timing. Charge. Charge. God damn it. Okay, I am at low energy. I am almost dead. Okay. Alright, we got him. We got him. We got him. We got him. Whew! Alright, that is good for the second master key, as well as what I can only assume is going to be the psychic jump or something? Psychic boots. Enable standing on surfaces materialized by the psychic visor. Psychic boosters will allow the wearer to do a second jump while airborne. Okay. That was not a good boss. It was not challenging, it was not interesting, it was not particularly fun, and it lasted way too long. Alright, Psychic Boots acquired. Enables a second jump while airborne. Psychic platforms can now be stood upon once they have been materialized. Okay. And presumptively this will give me access to the second key. Oh, did you actually add a permanent low energy warning? By the way, yeah, as of now, I am back on twin sticks. I have done all that I am willing to do with the mouse controls. If I was sitting at a desk playing this with those mouse controls, it would actually probably be, you know, fairly pleasant. But I'm not. I'm sitting on a couch. I don't have a platform in front of me on which I can set a mouse. And here is the second key. Looking suspiciously kind of similar to the artifact that we found in the beginning of the game. Alright, we have now collected 2 of the 5 keys. Alright, we're gonna get back to a save point and then... Oh, there's floaty things in the air. Okay. Ah. Yeah, once we get back to the, to a save point, we're just going to call it for today's episode. Which means that I got quite a lot done in this episode. Let's see. Right. I'm going to have to get used to the heights and distances I'm able to jump now. Cool. There's the save. Alright. Okay. That is going to be it for today's episode. I'm glad I kept on going. We were able to clear this area, and some real progress has been made. So thank you all so much for watching, and I will see you all on the next one.